What is going on, everybody? King Recon here to bring the second, well, actually, the third, I think, overall poll, because I did the One Piece one, and then I just did a Kamui Takatsuki one, so the third poll series type of thing that I've been doing. Decided to do Bleach this time, because came to this awesome idea while discussing Bleach with some awesome friends on Facebook. Shout out to Silva, Andre No Days Off, Mark Manuel, Daniel David. Like, we were going in. We were going in. We were talking about that Bleach greatness. So I decided to make this this poll, and this poll is going to be your top 5 favorite reveals in the Bleach series. Because the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I remembered whenever I was reading it weekly at the time, and I remember when they showed Nellie's first reveal, and I was hyped. I was like, what? Like, I loved it. It's still one of my favorite chapters in the entire series, chapter 291. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So I decided to make this video, just to reminisce about old times and whatnot, and to get the Bleach awesome sauce on a roll, ladies and gentlemen, because there's been a lack of Bleach discussion overall in this community in the past couple of months. So I decided I wanted to make this video reinvigorated, and let's get right into the greatness. So to give you an example, what I mean by my top 5 favorite reveals, I'm talking about ranging from character reveals, villain reveals, Espada reveals, like Espada ranking reveals, Bankai reveals, Resurrection reveals, like anything like that. So I'm going to give you my top 5, and then you can give your top 5 in the comment section down below, because I'm going to be very interested in seeing, because there's so many different reveals. I had a tough time choosing, but I kind of knew what I was going to go for here. So here are going to be my top 5 reveals, and just remember this, is that a couple of these are quite, well, never mind. You'll see. But yeah, I would love to hear you guys' answers. So please leave me comments down below on your top 5 favorite reveals. Once again, ranging from character reveals to villain reveals to Espada reveals, Bankai reveals, Resurrection reveals, whatever the case may be, anything like that. So coming in number 5 for me was one that happened just recently, actually about 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Damn, yo. Yeah, 2 years ago. Whenever it was revealed that Unohana is a Kenpachi. And that has to be my number 5, man, because I remember when I read that chapter, I believe it was chapter 520, and the overall shock was so much. I was like, yeah! Like, I was going crazy. It was insane. It was hype. I was like, yeah. And then how they built it up between her versus Kenpachi, it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, and I loved it because we always knew that there was something a little mysterious about her, but we didn't expect it to be a Kenpachi, man. It was crazy. It was godlike. We always wondered why people feared her, and that's why. So that's my number 5. My number 4 is Nellie's true form reveal. I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget when I read that. It was crazy. It was insane. I'll never forget the chapter in the episode 291 and 192 for the episode. Like, man, for God's sakes, I was so caught off guard. And to this day, she's still my top 5 favorite characters. I love Nelliel, man. Nelliel is bae. I love her. So it just caught me off guard. It was wonderful. The number 3 reveal, how she was ranked 3rd, all of that. That entire thing was amazing. Now my number 3, man, is right above you, yo. Right above me, ladies and gentlemen, the Ichigo's first Bankai reveal. Now, it was hard to choose between his new Zanpakuto reveal in the Fullbring arc, the full Hollow Ichigo reveal, and the final Getsuga Tenshin reveal. The reason why I chose the Bankai reveal above all of those is because the Bankai reveal, whenever I was watching it weekly on Adult Swim, it had me in so much anticipation for over a year and a half, because they stopped showing the episodes around episode 53, and they went back and they restarted it from the beginning on some Dragon Ball stuff, and I was pissed. But I still kept on watching every single week. I was like, man, hopefully a new season will come out, because at the time, the only series I really read was Naruto, and it didn't click to me, because once again, I was young, that I could watch the series online. So I said, whatever, and I just kept on watching every single week. So I was hyped. I came up with theories, like what's going to go on what's going to happen with Ichigo's Bankai, and I actually forgot about the whole Bankai thing for quite some time until Adult Swim came back onto, I believe it was episode 41. Was it 41? Or 45, 46, whenever he started going in his training. Because 41 is whenever he came back with Yoruichi, but I think it was 45 or 46 whenever he started training for it with Zangetsu. And I was always wondering, like, what is this Bankai, yo? Because we remember how we saw Byakuya's Bankai, and I was like, dude! Like, Ichigo's has to be lit. It has to be fire. And the Bankai reveal was done perfectly in the anime. And I remember reading it in the manga. It was done just as well. So I love that reveal. It is still one of my favorite moments in probably all of anime. That combined with episode 54, godlike. God, I love Ichigo's first Bankai reveal, man. Just how Byakuya was shook. He was like, what is that small thing? That can't be a Bankai. Ichigo just goes up to his neck, goes up to his throat. That was good. Number 2 is another one that happened just recently, and that is the Zangetsu actually being Juha reveal, man. Chapter 540, and I'll never forget this, man, because there had been rumors, there had been theories, and there had been discussions, but about, oh man, he looks like Juha, but no one ever expected him to actually be Juha. And when that was revealed, it was insane. I'll never forget it, because that was one of the couple times in the community where Bleach had the biggest overall discussion in this community. Everyone was talking about that. Like, man, that was crazy. Like, it was insane. It came out of left field, but it was done perfectly in the arc that it was in. You know, and it was amazing. It was perfect. It was built up extremely well, and I loved it. It was honestly, it's like I put in the video. It's number 2. It's number 2 for a reason. Like, that reveal, man, Zangetsu being and then what followed afterwards. The new dual wielding, but it was great. I love that reveal, and it was, you could really hear that soundtrack in the background. Nothing can be explained, man. I love that soundtrack, by the way. And then number 1, without a doubt, there is no doubt in my mind, to this very day, there is only one plot twist that I put above it. To this very day, and I saw this in 2008, this very reveal, and it's been around 8 years. 8 freaking years. And there's only one plot twist I have above it. And this is the Aizen actually being the villain revealed, man. I will never, and I mean ever, forget the facial expression that Toshiro put on. Or I think it was Toshiro. No. Damn, because I'm trying to remember how okay, so Aizen went in, he stabbed the hell out of Hinamori, and that panel / animated scene was crazy, because the way he stabbed her, you saw the blood hit the floor, you look up and Aizen's hitting her, and I was like, wait, what? Like, because, well, first of all, what shocked me was that he was alive, and then I was like, oh snap, what the hell is Gin doing? So then we snap back. Yo, Kubo, the Soul Side arc is godlike. So Kubo, he shows back, and Aizen's actually alive. And then Aizen shows up in front of Hinamori, he stabs her, and then he turns around, Toshiro's pissed. I was like, yo! Then he shows up at the freaking, where the execution was taking place at the Sokuku Hill, and he's over here, and he has Tosen! And like, they're all rising up in the yellow light. I was like, son, what is going on? And then Aizen stopping Ichigo's soundtrack. Like, dude, it was a crazy, from episode 60 to 63, you have to find me, I think only 20th Century Boys, the 20th Century Boys Haunted, the Hanged Hill, and possibly, from Sabaody to Marineford is the only other time I've been that immersed. Well, of course, in the Shogun arc, that's automatically number 1. But like, I was so like, just the way that it was done, everything from the moment it was revealed Aizen was alive until the end of the arc. Oh my God, just the reveal when he stabbed him, I was like, what's going on? But I think the thing that really hit home was when Tosen, Gin, and him teleported up there, and Aizen was chilling. He was like, that's right, I did it. I was like, because I'd never seen anything like that before. I'd never, ever, and to this day still haven't seen anything like that before. That was the biggest reveal I've ever seen. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is insane. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, guys, that is it for this Bleach poll. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on it. Please leave me your top 5, man. And this was my chance. This was my time to fanboy. So I had a great time making this video. Really, really fun. I always love making these polls. So yeah, guys, have an awesome day. Remember to leave me your comments down below on your top 5 favorite reveals. And I'll see you guys then, man. You all know that Aizen greatness, bro. Aizen.